All right, well, February is American Heart Month, with doctors encourage people to, of course, focus on their heart health. Joining me this morning is a family from Altus. Thank you for driving all the way up, first of all. Katie and Dylan Bucci. Tell me, first of all, 2017, you had a heart incident. Tell me about that backstory.
Yes, ma'am. Well, Tevis, thank you very much for having us come up here this morning to give us the opportunity to share our story. First of all, just want to give glory to God through all this, because it truly is a miracle that I'm sitting here today. And if it wasn't for the power of Him and His healing, power, that I wouldn't be here today. And the quick actions of Katie and all the medical professionals as well. But 2017, it was March the 4th, and it was just a normal day, just like any other day. And we had a full day of working around the farm, and then that evening we went out and did a birthday party, actually for my dad. And then after that we come home, and I was sitting on the couch watching TV, doing what I normally do, dozing off on the couch about 10:30 at night. My son was sitting on the couch beside me, and I had this sudden cardiac arrest, and I just fell off the couch face first onto the ground. And that's, as far as my memory of the event, it's not there, but that's what happened. And then Katie at that point went into action.
Yeah. And you went into action. You started performing CPR. Tell me what people need to know. You've never performed it before, but now you're kind of an expert in that, right?
Well, I don't know if I'm an expert. What I would say is, if you're ever faced with a situation like this, immediately call 911. That's what I did as soon as I realized that something was wrong. And then I just did something rather than just sitting there. I'd never had a CPR class. I'd watched a lot of TV. And so I, just did chest compressions. And I did the best that I could between flagging down the ambulance, calling 911, taking care of a 9-month-old baby and a 2-year-old at the same time. And yeah, fortunately, it all worked out.
We still have them here.
Yes.
We're so lucky.
Yes.
Now you all are becoming advocates for heart health, raising awareness. What would you say about that?
Don't ignore any signs, any feelings that you might have. I had a little bit of a heart palpitation feeling within the year before this happened. I was 29 years old, bulletproof. It's just something that we kind of shrugged off. I actually went to a doctor one time, and he said, no big deal. A simple EKG would have found it. And then they could have put the defibrillator in at that time, and which I wear now. And that's the cure for this disease that I have that's called Brugada. And so just be aware of how you're feeling.
And keep on getting your heart checked. Keep on checking out your health.
Yes.
Yes.
Again, I want to ask you, what would you say to viewers to go get a checkup?
Yeah, definitely, keep up with those annual checkups. And like he said, if you feel like something's off, just ask the questions and be your own advocate. Whenever he was in the hospital, I had to advocate for him and ask those hard questions and, push for the things that we thought he needed. And I think that's a big part of what people need to do with their heart health. So.
Absolutely. Well,
yes.
Thank you for sharing your story today. We really appreciate you all driving
thank you.
all the way from Altus to join us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.